everybody. Welcome to another edition of Let's Talk Ghosts. And today we're talking almost ghosts. Has anybody here, I guess a few people have. I was going to say, have y'all heard about Ghost Adventures, Aaron Goodwin, and the fact that he was almost murdered? It's nothing to laugh about. It's true. I found a good article I'm going to read. It's from the Daily Mail, and it gives a really thorough rundown on what happened. So for those of you who don't know, this is the shtick. Okay, and like I say, this is from the Daily Mail. Cassie Carpenter is the author of the piece. Ghost Adventures co-host Aaron Goodwin has broken his silence on his wife Victoria Goodwin's March 6th arrest for conspiring to murder him. The troubled 32-year-old was arrested on March 6 in Clark County, Nevada, on charges of soliciting and conspiring to murder the 48-year-old paranormal investigator. The 48-year-old paranormal investigator, they got to say that a couple of times, wrote to his 1.3 million social media followers on Saturday. Thank you, everyone, for all the love and support through this emotionally trying time. It's really helped a lot, and I appreciate you all. Victoria's murder-for-hire scheme allegedly began in March 2024 when she began communicating with Florida convict Grant Amato after watching a Paramount docuseries called Control plus Alt plus Desire about his case where he murdered his parents and brother. Grant's contraband phone was seized by corrections officer in prison, which is when they discovered Victoria's text messages indicating she would pay Grant's potential hitman $11,515 to murder Aaron, with $2,500 of it up front. Am I a bad person because I chose to end his existence, not divorce? She asked in one text. Another text wrote, "He's asleep right now in the hotel room. I need to know what's going on. Can I get an update? Was it done?" The former collegiate golfer reportedly... Wow. Yeah, I know. The former collegiate golfer reportedly provided the location and filming times of Goodwin's Discovery Channel reality show, which was being shot in California. And she gave that information to Grant. So I'm supposing Grant was supposed to be like the middleman, put it together kind of thing, because he's in prison in Florida. There's no way he's going to be able to go out and murder. But anyway, Victoria, who remains in jail on $100,000 bail, apparently her husband not bailing her out, admitted to having marital issues, but claimed she didn't remember sending the text, and the money was supposed to go towards cell phones. $11,000 worth of cell phones. That's quite the thing. Aaron was completely blindsided when police informed him of everything as he was filming the 29th season of Ghost Adventures, premiering April the 16th, and the cameras were actually reportedly rolling during that dramatic moment. Goodwin filed for divorce from her on March the 13th, so the next week, requesting to maintain his property and have their community assets divided equally. But he amended his filing this last Wednesday, seeking over $10,000 in damages and accusing her of negligence and false imprisonment. Victoria's conduct was extreme or outrageous, and with either the intention or the reckless disregard for causing emotional distress to Aaron, the court filing read. He suffered severe or extreme emotional distress, as the actual or proximate result of her conduct. The Oregon-born presenter, I didn't know he was born in Oregon, originally began dating Victoria in August 2018 before proposing to her in front of Disneyland's Sleeping Beauty Castle in October 2019, and they wed each other in August 2022 at Disneyland's Haunted Mansion. Aaron and Victoria had no children but shared 4 pets, a cat called Dodger, whom they adopted last October, as well as a dog named Moose and 2 rats named Pascal and Rapunzel. Before her scandal, Victoria was best known for her health battles against CPTSD, that's chronic PTSD, usually anxiety and depression, stuff like that, and achalasia, which is a problem with your esophagus. an incurable and degenerative illness for which she underwent palliative surgery. So she's had surgery to have her esophagus fixed. Anyway, lots of pictures here in this article, which is very lovely.
Conjuring of stuff is.
I think that's the end of the article. Oh. So let's see what's rest here. Pictures. Yeah, there's lots of pictures of them. Yeah, crazy.
That's just wild.
Isn't it though?
Yeah.
Isn't it? This Grant Amato, he is in prison. He was sentenced to 3 life prison terms without the possibility of parole for fatally shooting his father, his mother, and his brother after stealing $200,000 from his family. And they figured the reason he did this was because his father prohibited him from contacting this webcam model named Sylvie, whom he had met through some porn website and became infatuated with. So he wanted to see this porn model, I guess. Spent $200,000, stole $200,000. And I guess when his family found out, that's when they said, no more. And then he killed them. So yeah, it's quite a thing.
Yeah.
So apparently she's in love with him. Yeah. Am I a bad person?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's quite the thing. Wouldn't you say?
I can't get over that. If it was Zach, I could see it.
You could see what, somebody wanting to kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't live with, Aaron. We don't know what he's like, but I mean, they both seemed so in love. Like all these pictures that they've been posting on Instagram and Twitter and everything. I mean, wow. Like no wonder he was blindsided. There was no indication on for him that their marriage was in trouble at all.
Yeah.
But according to her, there was. I mean, he's much older than her. But, I mean, that's not unusual in the world of
Well,
Hollywood and stuff.
he's only what,
He's 48
15, yeah, well,
and she's 32.
16, 17 years older.
Well, still, that's quite a bit older. He's almost 50. I mean, from what I can tell on television and stuff, I mean, he's like a young 50. He's very young and, active and doing stuff. But we don't know what they're like at home. Maybe he's a little more sedentary and she's more, I mean, who knows? But you get a
He's more
divorce.
crazy.
You get a divorce, though. You don't hire a hitman.
Normal people do that.
I'm thinking he's probably got a nice nest egg of money tucked away, and she wanted it
Yeah.
because there's no other excuse for that. Like if you want to end your marriage, you would get a divorce.
Just end it,
Yeah, you get a divorce. Just that's it. I'm done. I'm going. I'm going to Florida to be with my convicted murderer boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's like holy cow. I feel bad for the guy. I do. I feel for him. Like,
Oh, yeah.
what a horrible thing. And to think she was passing on the information of where he was so that this Grant guy could pass the information on to whoever was going to do the hit. Yeah. Has it been done yet? Like, it wasn't a joke. It wasn't, it was meant for cell phones. The money was for cell phones. And honest to God, $11,515. That's what her husband's life was worth. It's a very precise amount of money, too. But $11,515. Crazy. I don't blame him for divorcing her, filing for divorce, and then to claim emotional distress and stuff. Yeah, no shit. Crazy.
It's just, you would think, no, he's such a, he's such a nice guy. He portrays a nice guy.
Yes, he
You
does.
know.
I view him as kind of a gentle giant kind of guy, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, he just puts up with everything that everybody dishes out. He just does. He always has. It's just sad.
You know he's got patience because he puts up with Zach.
Oh,
You know.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
he obviously has the patience of Job because, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for
'Cause,
some of the stuff that Zach has said to him and done to him, and he is the only one
yeah.
that's hung in there from the very beginning. Now, yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
the money is
Oh,
good, but to put up with it,
yeah. But
wow.
yeah. Yeah. Sometimes there's more to life than money. But
Yeah, but he's obviously doing okay with it. I don't
yeah.
think he would have stayed if he was miserable. I mean, he's got enough notoriety now and probably money now that he'd be okay. So
Yeah.
I think he enjoys what he does. I mean, that's why I really like the house calls shows because Zach wasn't there. And I really think
Yeah.
Aaron has the ability to be a lead investigator. I
Yeah.
really do now.
Oh
I
yeah.
think
He
he's
does.
learned enough and, he's got
Yeah.
enough respect from the guys he works with. I think he could. And I think that's a
Yeah.
reason that,
Oh
that, that they're not doing them so much anymore because everybody's talking about how good the team is without him there, without Zach there.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
But oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Being on location, having the police show up to tell you that your wife was trying to kill you. Like,
Yeah.
oh my.
They probably put him in protective custody or something.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, they arrested her, and the
Yeah,
guy
but
that she's communicating with doesn't have a phone anymore because they took the phone. He shouldn't have had it to
yeah,
begin with. I guess he's
and
hiding it, but
yeah, but you don't know if he contacted Joe Whack Job or
by the same token, he could very easily have been conning her, got her money, and kept it,
yeah,
you know? Which I wouldn't be surprised because he's probably still trying to meet with Sylvie. Oh, I don't know. But holy cow. Holy cow. That is what is going on in the paranormal world right now.
yeah,
Well, at least in that world. It's very sad.
yeah,
It's very sad. And
yeah,
I hear a bunch of talk about it. So,
yeah,
been going on. Just in the last couple of days they've been talking about more on the news. Like this article is just from 2 days ago that I read. So, yeah.
right,
Holy cow. It's really quite sad. I mean, it's frightening to think your spouse, somebody that you're supposed to love and trust, wants you dead. And
yeah,
not just kidding, not just I hate you. I wish you were dead. No, she really wants him dead. Dead, dead, dead.
yeah,
That's quite scary. And this Grant
yeah,
Amato, he is nothing to look at. Like he's just
no,
a scrawny little piece of shit that killed his entire
yeah,
family over porn, basically.
yeah,
What the hell is wrong with the world, eh?
yeah,
What the
I know,
And and the only reason this plot was uncovered was because they found his contraband cell phone. He wasn't supposed to have this phone, and they found it when they did some. I guess they swept his cell phone. Yeah, you know how the guards do it every so often. They go in and check everybody's
yeah,
cells for stuff. And they found it,
yeah,
and that is the only way that they knew. Wow,
yeah, it's
that's
crazy,
just crazy. Yeah, crazy. But
yeah,
all their um all their Instagram posts and everything all show them happy together, laughing, smiling, cuddling. Wow,
yeah.
that's so sad.
The last picture I seen of them together
Hmm.
was intertwined with the dog between your legs.
Oh,
You know.
huh. Still, it's awful. It's really awful.
And that was like 2 days before he went out
Hmm.
on this trip.
Yeah, when he
So
went out
I
to go
did.
to,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, when he went to wherever he was going for their location. It's just really sad.
Yeah.
Like, it's awful. Anyways, folks, that is what we had to talk about today. So if you've heard anything different, I don't know. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff
I,
coming out now.
I didn't hear anything different, but
Yeah. I think more will come out as time goes on, as, they
oh
delve deeper into it. I mean, they're not going to tell us much right now because, wait till the court case. You don't want to give anything away, make it easy on her defense attorney or whatever.
yeah,
So, but Aaron is still with us, which is fortunate. He has not been ghosted. And it's sad. I'm
yeah,
sad for him. He was so happy, and the poor guy deserves happiness, I think,
yeah.
But,
He had one that
they
tanked.
were 2 years together and then basically like 2 years married. Oh, almost three,
Yeah,
but still. She started,
yeah,
con- you know, conversing with this gentleman last March, so a year. And this year she wanted him dead.
yeah,
So sad. Anyways, everybody, that's what we were talking about today. If you have any comments, thoughts, ideas, please feel free to drop them below. Let's hear what you got to say.
yeah,
So
yeah.
hopefully y'all have a really good day, evening, night, wherever you are in this great wide world.
Happy hunting.
Happy haunting. Bye now.